What's up, YouTube Gen X? So I got a PM from a black woman who's your prototype in terms of the light-skinned black woman that other black women complain about. She falls into that category. Um, and she was talking about how she feels like they get unfair treatment, and people, especially your medium to darker skinned black women, are only looking at overall numbers, and they're not breaking down the type of men that they get. Now, she gave me a scenario where she said that you have girl A, light skin body or whatnot, and girl B, the darker skinned black woman who has the same sort of, let's say, somewhat Eurocentric features and the same type of body, right? So she said girl A and girl B go out to the club. At the end of the day, girl A, which is a light-skinned black girl, is going to walk away with 10 men that have hit on her, and girl B is going to walk away with only 5 men that hit on her. Now, she's saying that this is where the women stop. You got 10 men, I only got 5 men, right? She is saying that y'all not breaking down the 10 men that I get. Now, she wanted to say that out of that 10, 5 of them she's throwing away because, they just don't have their shit together. And quite frankly, if they would have hollered at girl B, the darker skinned black woman, she would have thrown them away as well. So we can throw those men off, right? They just don't have their shit together, or their game was sloppy or whatnot. So they're not even being factored, and most black women wouldn't be checking for them anyways, right? So she's saying that she's only down to 5 men that have their shit together. 5 men that she would consider going out on a date with, right? No, so she's giving them her number and they're exchanging contact info. But she said out of that 5, 2 of them, yeah, they have their shit together, but they're on some like, you're only a trophy. We don't really care about what you have going on upstairs. You probably don't have anything going on upstairs, in terms of her being intellectually void. They view her as only as a pretty face. That's all she is. She's eye candy. I want to date you. I want to have fun with you. I don't take you seriously, right? Quite frankly, we're going to have fun, but you're probably not the woman that I'm going to consider wifing up. You're going to be the girlfriend, the cool chick, the side girl, the fun girl, but do I put you in the wifey category? No. So she's saying that, yeah, she has 5 men that do have their shit together, but 2 of them are on some like cocky, arrogant, you're a trophy sort of woman, right? And if she's looking for marriage, that's not going to fly. So at the end of the day, she's only walking away with 3 men who she feels actually want to get to know her in terms of her physical self, yeah, but also intellectually as well. That's what she's walking away with. Now, let's go to girl B, the darker skinned black woman. She's getting 5 men. And out of that 5, 3 of them are okay, right? They're whatever, not her cup of tea, so she's throwing them away, right? And the 2 that are remaining are pretty decent men who have their shit together, who look like they're respectable men, right? Who, can probably hold a conversation, and they're men that would more than likely want to get to know her at a deeper level, right? So they're both leaving the club, and the light-skinned black girl really only came up on 3 black men who are suitable, and the darker-skinned black girl, girl B, walked away with 2. So is the light-skinned black girl really winning? When you break down the quality of men that approach her. Yeah, she has a 1-point lead, but she gets upset once again because she feels like your medium to darker skinned black woman act as if it's a blowout, right? And she's walking away with, 20 men that all want to wife her up, and they want to get to know her and treat her like a queen, yada, yada, yada. And your other women are, leaving with 2 men that are like mediocre at best, right? black women across the board, when it comes to dating and marriage, have their issues. And she gets upset because everybody wants to act as if they're excluded, right? They have a pass, right? And she went on to say that for your lighter-skinned black women, you don't hear a lot of men necessarily saying that, oh, we're trying to wife you up. We fall under the category of the girl you want to date, have fun with, show off, eye candy, trophy, right? But when it comes to actually being treated seriously and men actually saying, hey, I want to know where you are intellectually as well, they don't get all that. And according to her, right? And she said that she's been in relationships where, it didn't fly, right? And all of a sudden he goes off and gets with another chick, right? And they work, right? Because he's assuming that there's more there, so he gets to know her at that level, right? The medium, darker skinned black girl, he's going to her on some like, I'm trying to get to know you overall, right? Because you probably have it more together than the light-skinned black girl. So she feels like that's her story. She's saying that, yeah, we get dated, right? We get hollered at or whatnot, but when it comes to putting a ring on it, we don't have much luck either. We can still get cheated on. We still get mistreated, right? So you sit back and you're like, right? This is a new take on the whole light-skin, dark-skin issue. So, I want to know how you guys feel about it, especially the women. Because I'm still trying to put my thoughts together on what she said and kind of go over, my own history and, see if I can confirm that in terms of my own experiences and whatnot. So let me know what you guys have to say or what you think. Because at the end of the day, once again, she's not saying that light-skinned black women do not have the advantage. She is saying that, yeah, we do have an advantage, but she's trying to get into it's not that great. Once you factor in the quality of men that approach them, and even if they're getting approached by quality black men, how many of those quality black men actually take them seriously? How many of those men actually want to say, hey, I'm trying to get to know you overall. You're my life partner. You complete me. As opposed to you're the cute chick. You look good by my side. My niggas want you. You're a status symbol. You're an object, just like, the rims on my coupe or whatnot. So she's saying that they get that. And when it comes down to men that actually have their shit together, that are really trying to treat them and view them on a holistic level, their advantage isn't that great. Alright, so hopefully that clarifies everything. Y'all take it easy. You know what to do. God bless.